What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? All right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling today? Green Saturday, guys. A green Saturday so far. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to last here, guys. If you're on the Patreon, you know how sick I am today. I'm very sick. I got like hot and cold flashes and stuff and all that stuff. But I wanted to get out here and I wanted to chat with you guys a little bit, cover some of the news before I go back into hibernation. So we'll see how long we last, guys. Feeling terrible, feeling awful. But let's get this party started nonetheless, guys, because I'm feeling bullish. I'm still going to be doing some DCAing today. You can't stop it. Can't stop, won't stop. Nothing stops this bus, baby. We are going. Okay, let's get into the chat a little bit. We're just a hair above the 30-day SMA right now, which is great. Fantastic, right? I want to close above the 30-day. We're above it right now. We're sitting at 117,550. The 30 days sitting at 117,381. So we're like $200 above it, not even $200 above it, but I will take it. I will take it. Okay. So let's get into the chat. We got 0 super chats to get started, so we'll just dive in. Danny, what's up, buddy? Paul, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Forgive me if I'm out of breath, guys, because I can't breathe because I'm sick, so bear with me. What do we have? 158 people watching. We got 40 likes. 40 likes. Guys, we can do way better than that. Big Kev dropping in with that cheddar. Thanks for your help. Market down. Portfolio still up due to your leadership. Thank you so much, Kev. I appreciate you, man. First super chat of the stream. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, we got another one here. Matt stepping in. Love you, bro. Hey, I love you too, man. Love you too, brother. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle today, guys. Like I said, really sick, out of breath, hot and cold flashes. It's never fun, is it? It's never fun, right? You feel gross. You feel, So yeah. Kale Dog, thank you so much. Ramona dropping in. Sorry you're feeling bad. Open mic tonight, 9:30. Yes. Make sure you guys get to the open mic tonight, hosted by our very own crypto mom, Ramona. How was last night's open mic, guys? I really wanted to drop in, but I took some Neocitrin last night and I just passed right out. I was hoping if I could sleep this off, I would be energetic today, but it's not the case, right? Blessings, John. Thank you so much. He says, smash the likes. There you go. There you go. Central time. Yes, absolutely. Central. Wow, Johnny with the gifted super memberships. Holy smokes, Johnny, the OG. Guys, if you don't know Johnny, my guy, has been the very first member of the Crypto Future channel since I got started, guys. And Johnny has been with me the entire journey. Even though he's wheezing today. His picture is wheezing. First Pokemon, by the way. Johnny, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you always being with me, man. You've been with me for years now. I appreciate it, brother. You deserve the entrance every single time, man. Every single time. So thank you so much. Guys, make sure you thank Johnny. 50 memberships gifted. That's crazy, brother. That's crazy. Ramona says, thank you, Johnny. Absolutely. Absolutely. Beebs, my dude. What's happening, man? Good to see you. Good to see you over on both channels. I wish I was feeling better, brother. I feel like smashed crap, right? I really do. H. Barbarina in the house. Spuds, what's up, buddy? Diz, what's going on? John, blessings, Rob, Father, blessings. Appreciate you. Smash the likes. Blessings back at you, my friend. I appreciate you. Yo, yo, yo. E. Perez, William, good to see you, buddy. Corey says, Rob, Lightning are hosting the Bruins February 1st Outdoor Stadium Series, Raymond James Stadium. You know what? We should put that in the books, peeps. We should put that in the books. We should go. Even though I'll cheer for Tampa. I'll cheer for Tampa. I'm just there for the experience, baby. We should put that in the books, brother. I'm going to look into getting tickets. That's amazing. That would be so fun. February 1st, let's get it. Motivational Daily, smash that like button and subscribe. Who shows up for us even though he's not 100% fit? Yes, I am terrible today. Thank you so much. Go time, what's happening? Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe on the way in. 171 people watching. And we have 54 likes. Guys, hit the likes, smash the likes, get them up, get them going. Kizza, what's up, buddy? You've been my financial advisor for 9 months. Are you doing a grand job? Absolutely. ZBAC to $120.25. It's actually $1.30 today, brother. It's $1.30. It's actually $1.35 because we skipped yesterday, right? So you're doing a grand job. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Jake the Snake, Roberto. Should I tell my landlord I'll pay his rent at the end of the bull run? Yeah, absolutely. Tell him, hey, man, I got you. Later, right? Later. Smash that like button. Says rise above the count. XDB, baby. Hell yeah, XDB. Tell him you'll pay him double Jake the Snake in March and use that money to DC. There you go. Exactly. The count. The intro music makes me feel like I'm in early 2000s. It kind of reminds me of, now I'm going to age myself here, but I don't know if you guys remember, like, I think it was N64 or PlayStation 1. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, right? Am I right? Johnny says, what's up, peeps? Is market recovering or not yet? Man, I kind of think that we're going to see a little bit lower on Bitcoin, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the altcoins are going to go down, right? As we know, Bitcoin dominance and stuff. Actually, let's go look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance has been still been down. I mean, I think it took a little bit of a leg up earlier, but now this is our speculation zone, as you can see on the M2. I think we're going to see a break to the upside here, guys, on the M2 out of this bull flag. I think we're putting in a higher high now, and I think we're going to top somewhere around the end of November or into December. Now, if you want to know where another interesting metric, I made a video this morning. You should definitely go watch. And it was another metric showing the time frames from the bottoms of the market cycles to the tops, right? And how much time has been gaining in between. Something very interesting you should definitely go check out. Ramona says, still looking at ending the alt season by December. Yes, by the end of this year. Yes. All right, let's go look at Bitcoin dominance. That's right. Guys, you want to? I'll tell you a funny story here while we're looking up the Bitcoin dominance, okay? You want to know how out of it I am right now? How sick I am? How out of it am I? My brain's not working. I'm telling you, man. Okay. I went to the store to get a Monster so that I would feel a little bit better, right? And I thought, oh, you know what? Half a tank in the truck. I'll fill up the gas tank while I'm here, right? So I go inside. I get my Monster. I pay for my Monster. I walk out of the store. I walked halfway home before I realized that I left my truck at the gas station at the pump. That I didn't pay for gas. I didn't pump gas, right? So then I had to walk back to the store. That's how messed up I am being this sick right now, okay? So you're going to have to bear with me on this. But what do we have here? Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, she's taking that next leg down, man. We got a... says here we've got a long orders, close entries on long orders. So we're getting a signal right now on the Bitcoin dominance to close any long orders you may have, which means what? We could see more downside on the Bitcoin dominance. That's what that means, right? People who are betting long on Bitcoin dominance, which means they're betting for it to go to the upside, better close those positions. You're getting that close your entries on long orders on the Bitcoin dominance right now, guys, right? Not recommended to be longing it right now. Quentin, what's up, buddy? Shane, blessings, Rob, enjoying the ride with you and the community over on the Patreon. Never a dull moment. Watching, learning, and growing. Thanks. Yes, you know what? It has been shocking to me, considering I've been sick. Today's the second day I've been sick. The Patreon has been absolutely exploding. I think that people are finding out that we made that 500% return on Gari the other day. Everybody wants to get in on these opportunities now, man. Absolutely. Go time. Let's get this party started. Liquidity, what's going on? Good to see you again. Matt Adam, welcome to the Crypto Thunderdome. Hit the likes, weirdos. Yes. Happy Saturday. Hope you feel better. Let's go Z-Beck. Let's go Nadex XPR, says Chatty. Feel better, Rob. Thank you so much. Floating around the pool listening to Rob preach crypto. There you go, man. I wish I was floating around the pool right now. I don't even have a pool, man. What's up with that? I don't even have a pool. Get better, Rob. Thank you so much. Johnny says up for grabs. Pick it up, boys. D's nuts. Holy crap. Go, Johnny. Yeah. Johnny just dropped that mega bomb on us there. Holy smokes. Everyone saying thank you. Makes me laugh every time. Hey, I love you, Johnny. Absolutely, brother. Hope everyone's well today. Crypto booming. Thank you, Johnny. Everyone's thanking Johnny. I got to skip ahead a little bit here. What do we got? Reality Sounds. What's up? Representing on both channels. There you go. Thank you so much. Boom. There it is. Representing on both channels. Two's better than one. Thank you. All right. Kind of a dull Saturday, eh, guys? Not a lot of people here. What do we got? We only have 67 likes, 207 people. I suppose the ratio is okay, but what do we got? Kizza says, I feel like I've known you for a long time, Rob. You've had 4 colds. Hey, well, here's the thing. I actually have a weak immune system, so I do get sick often, and it doesn't help that I have a 5-year-old. So, Crypto Mom says, go to bed, eat soup. You guys heard it here first. I'm going to have to listen to Ramona here. Rob, what do you think about trading? What do I think about trading? I think you should have experience if you're going to do trading, right? I think most traders are not profitable. I know there's a lot of people out there who claim they're like amazing traders and they do really, really good and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, actually, you know what? Let's look it up. Let's look up the statistic, right? The statistic. Let's look this statistic up. Okay. Let's see what we can find here. Because I want to know. I want to know too. What percentage of crypto day traders are profitable? Let's find out. You see, all these channels claim that they're amazing at trading and stuff like that. Let's find out. Here we go. Okay, so according to Grok, I'll show you. Only about 10 to 20% of crypto day traders are consistently profitable. According to various studies and reports, for instance, the 2023 survey by a major cryptocurrency exchange found that approximately 15% of active traders were consistently profitable over a year. A 2021 report by the Financial Conduct Authority noted that nearly 80% of retail crypto traders lose money in their first year, suggesting a success rate of around 10 to 15% of consistent profitability. So, if you're new to crypto, guys, and I know you're probably seeing all of these channels out there promoting leverage trading and day trading and all this kind of stuff, the statistics are right in front of you, okay? 10 to 15% of crypto traders are successful, okay? Do you think you're going to be in that top 10, 15% with no experience whatsoever? Of course not. Let's not be ridiculous here, right? That is why you don't see me shilling leverage trading and stuff like that. Because it's a fugazi. It's a way for YouTubers to make money off of you guys getting wrecked, and I'm not willing to do that. So yeah, I don't recommend leverage trading or anything like that if you don't know what you're doing. It is not profitable, guys. It's not profitable, right? DCA, consistency and patience. That's what's successful, right? Let's go back over here. What do we got? I'm on. Hey, Rob, Crypto Fam, what's going on? Hey, brother, can we look at JYAI? I've seen Caesar do a video on it. Yeah, I know Caesar's, I think, isn't that a meme coin? I think that's a meme coin, isn't it? I think Caesar only did a video on it because someone requested it, right? It's not, I don't think he covered it because he owns it or anything like that. I think someone just requested it. Yeah, it's a meme coin. It did good a while back. It's got good tokenomics. It's a small market cap. I wouldn't recommend buying it today. It's up 27% on the day. It's up 276% on the month. It's not a good entry point right now, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, it's as good as any other meme coin, but yeah, it's not a good entry point right now considering how much it's up. Hey, Rob, hope you get well soon. Any news on Pith Network? Let's find out. Any major updates? Pith? Let's find out. Sorry. Let's see. Any major updates? Surge 30%. No. There's nothing major to talk about in terms of updates for Pith. Pith is going to be absolute fire for sure. I love Pith though. Absolutely. I hold a full transparency. I hold a big bag of Pith. So Rob Max gave you props in his latest Jasmine video. I'm going to have to check that out, Beebs. I'm going to have to check that out, brother. All right, let's go check. So Bitcoin dominance down, and we're getting an order. We're getting a signal here to close your long positions on the Bitcoin dominance. So something to think about. Something to think about. Let's check out the total too. A little bit of a bounce to the downside here, but we got a go long signal here. We're waiting for another signal soon on the total 2, but yeah, it's curving back to the upside. Total 2 is going to make its leg up, guys. This is going to be epic. You guys have no idea what's about to happen. This little shakeout is actually right in line for me with sentiment, where no one's expecting a massive move to the upside right now. Like nobody is, right? Nobody is. Let's go back and look at the M2. No one's expecting a big ass move to the upside here in crypto, which leads me to believe that a big ass move in crypto is about to happen, right? So let's kind of zoom in a little bit. Let me pull this down. Like, look, we've actually put in, like, we've broken above this line now. We're trying to break above it, this trend line, to put in a higher high. Once this breaks, guys, it could happen tomorrow, could happen next week, right? We could see that next leg up. So we're in the speculation zone, my friends. Yeah. No one's going to see this next move coming for Bitcoin. Look at this. Look at the correlation. We're about to, right here. Let me zoom in more. I'll try to zoom in more. I don't know how much you guys can see. So, but look where we are. We are about to see this massive leg to the upside. We're going to have minor corrections along the way here, obviously, right? But look at this. We're going to have a nice leg up, probably somewhere around 126, almost $127,000. A little bit of a correction back down, maybe $23,000 to $21,000. Another leg up, probably somewhere around $130,000. Resistance, correction, back down to around 125, and then boom! Look at that move, guys. up to about $147,000 if we continue to follow the M2. Remember, there's an 80% correlation, so it could differentiate a little bit, but for the most part. And that brings us somewhere around February 19th is where that should peak. But the big leg up starts somewhere around September 7th, 6th or 7th, right? So, sorry, I had to cough. Exciting stuff, guys. Exciting stuff is getting ready to take place. Get in where you fit in. Reza, let's go. Can't wait. Get ready, folks. Absolutely, man. You don't even know what's coming. Looks like the M2 is ready to kaboom. I love it. Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm hoping, here's what I'm hoping, guys. And if you're over on the Patreon, right? We're going to be looking to take some profits off of a lot of our projects somewhere around this peak. And then I think what's going to happen here is we're seeing this, this correction down through October, Rectober. And then about halfway through October, well, around the 19th, 20th, you're going to start to see the Bitcoin start to make its way back up here with the M2 if everything stays correlated. And then it's, another the blow off top, right? Then we're going to have that blow off top. So listen, if you don't have a plan yet, guys, if you're scared, if you're anxious, if you're nervous, if you're in a position where you don't want to screw this up, you need to get over to the Patreon now, because we are going to be live. We're going to be doing a blitz. We're going to be a live Zoom call. Everyone's going to be there. We're going to be taking our profits. We're going to be rolling them back into things. We're going to be monitoring this. We're going to make sure no one is screwing this up. So get over to the Patreon if you don't have a plan, because you get one shot at this. There's no reset button. You get one shot. And if you screw it up, 4 more years, right? So join the party, guys. Join the party before there is not one to join, right? How much do you think to put in crypto to stop? I mean, it depends on what you're holding and everything, and there's a lot of nuance to that question. Where do you usually share the swing trade alerts in the Patreon? I created the swing trade alert tier. So there's a tier level on the Patreon. It's the one-on-one coaching call tier. You have to be on that one to participate in the copy pro trading and the swing trading stuff, right? So Babes, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Now, the reason that you have to be on that tier, one of the reasons is because a lot of people can't handle swing trades and stuff like that. Like, look what happened with Gary, just as an example, right? We did the Gary swing trade, made a 500% return, and because Gary went up 500% in 24 hours, people fell in love with the project. And people thought it was the best project in the world, and they thought it was going to go to the moon, and it was never going to end, and all that kind of stuff. They were willing to sell their other long-term holds to buy more Gary after it pumped 500%. They were argumentative. They were disrespectful in the chat because they were angry that people were selling and taking profits. They thought it was going up higher and higher and higher. Meanwhile, these people don't even know anything about the project, who the founders are, what are they doing? Do you even know what Gary does? Right? I mean, in saying all that, there's a lot of people get too emotional with the swing trades and stuff like that, right? Way too emotional. So you really got to want it to be on the top tier, basically, right? 1 million. 1 million. Yes, 1 million. Okay, what else do we have here? Where are we at? We're only at 89 likes, guys. Let's get those likes up. 89 likes. We got 281 people watching. We can get more likes than that, my friends. We can get more likes than that. All right, so this from Trump today. A great and very successful day in Alaska. The meeting with President Putin of Russia went very well, as did a late-night phone call with Zelensky of Ukraine, and various European leaders. So to sum it up, guys, Trump says that both Putin and Zelensky and the EU leaders have all determined that going directly into peace agreements is the best way to end this situation. So that's very good for markets as well, guys. Very good for markets as well. Very, very bullish. Okay, so now I got this here from this morning as well. So, guys, Donald Trump Jr. explained that his family got involved in crypto. People were like, how did the Trumps get involved in crypto? They got involved in crypto because they were debanked because of the Biden administration, right? They went after him financially and they tried to debank him. So that's how they got into crypto. So bottom line is, thank you so much, Biden administration, for pushing the Trumps into crypto, forcing them by trying to debank them. Listen up.
Be ringing the bell?
Well, we're going to be ringing the bell at the NASDAQ, talking about all five. But the biggest thing is we got into crypto because we didn't have a choice, right? We were debanked by every major banking institution. The people that 2 weeks before we were debanked, we could have called and gotten a loan in 5 seconds. They disappeared. We were left high and dry. So we weren't even, this is basically during the first term, certainly after, let's call it January 6th. All the nonsense, it got significantly worse. So we weren't even early crypto guys, but we figured out if they can debank the Trump organization, if they can debank us, who can't they go after? And more importantly, who won't they go after? And so we had to, rather than take our ball home and go cry in a corner, we had to come up with solutions. And the reality is, between crypto technology, blockchain technology, so much of what the traditional banking system was made up of didn't make any sense. It's grossly inefficient. It takes forever. Right. It's not democratized at all. If you know someone, you can make, we were at the top of a Ponzi scheme. We just didn't even know it. For regular people, it didn't make any sense. So we partnered up with Zach and so many of the greatest guys in the space to really get people to understand what crypto is. And to me, it is absolutely the future of banking. So what we're doing with World Liberty Financial, I think is going to shake up the entire banking system. It is literally the future of finance.
And I know.
Future of finance, guys. Decentralized finance is where I hang my hat. As many of you know, it is my favorite narrative. But listen, he's absolutely right. If they could debank the Trump family and his companies, you think they can't debank you? Think again. Two gifts. Two people have been blessed by D's Nuts with membership to Crypto Future and Crypto Blueprint. So make sure, guys, absolutely, you show your undying appreciation to D's Nuts for the gift that has been granted to you by D's Nuts. Okay? Absolutely. Tony Hawk's PlayStation's Tony Hawk was the best, right? Right? Best game ever. Absolutely. Deb, good to see you. Good to see you. Go Time 100. Spencer, blessed by me. Yes. Nice. So yeah, so that's the thing of it, guys. That's the thing. But let's check out the Coinbase app today. How is that metric doing? So the Coinbase app ranking, as of today, ranked right now 270th, down from yesterday's 251. So 19 spots down, which is a good thing. If you don't know what this metric is, guys, essentially what it is it's when the Coinbase app ranks inside the top 10, top 5, top 3, right? That means you are extremely close to the top of the bull run. Retail is fully in the market, and it is time to start considering getting out, right? So we track this metric semi-consistently now, maybe every other day, sometimes every day. And we're going to monitor it so that we can keep track of how much retail is pouring into the space. So right now, still pretty safe to continue to be DCAing at this point in time. So yeah. Right. Let's get into this article here. I'm kind of running out of steam a little bit. Bitcoin projected to reach 150K by 2026. Prominent analysts foresee Bitcoin reaching $150,000 before 2026 due to institutional adoption and macroeconomic analysis. Ongoing layer 2 advancements. The potential price surge could significantly impact related cryptocurrencies and market dynamics, with institutional flows driving notable industry shifts. Prominent analysts predict Bitcoin reaching $150,000 by 2026, driven by institutional adoption and macroeconomic factors. The projection aligns with historical price surges following Bitcoin halvings. Analysts emphasize Bitcoin's potential as sorry, I'm tongue-tied today, guys. It's a large. Basically, they're comparing it to I can't even say compare it. Comparing it to a large cap tech stock. Macroeconomics economist Lynn Alden highlights Bitcoin's potential to emulate the trajectory of large cap U.S. tech stocks. Key players include layer 2 projects leaders are focusing on technical scalability features. The anticipated outcome involves larger cycles with less extreme volatility. She noted that Bitcoin has what it takes to hit 150K or much higher this cycle. I think Bitcoin could resemble a trajectory of large caps, US tech stocks, grinding up for longer than people expect. Maybe it's still more volatile, but expect longer and less extreme cycles on average. She's speaking specifically about Bitcoin, right? Institutional and retail investors' buying patterns indicate continued adoption of Bitcoin ETFs, developers, and enhancing layer 2 scalability solutions. These activities are fostering optimistic market sentiment. Although regulatory uncertainties remain a concern for some stakeholders, institutional inflows into spot Bitcoin ETFs support the price forecast. Financial market trends point to a significant interest from large asset managers, on-chain activity, and asset reallocation aligning with ongoing Bitcoin momentum and layer 2 adoption. Don't have to answer right now. Sorry. Sir, somehow I have anything. I can't read that. Historically, Bitcoin's price has surged after having events. Notable increases experienced 2012, 2016, 2020. Analysts expect the upcoming cycle to exhibit lower volatility in Bitcoin, probably, but Bitcoin's still going to come down 70% this bear market, in my opinion. Anyway, so yeah. Another thing you need to be aware of, guys, moving forward next week is what is the damn it? There's an event happening, and Powell is speaking on Friday. I just can't remember the name of it. It'll come to me. But Powell's speaking anyway. Federal Reserve Jackson Hole Global Central Bank Annual Meeting. That's happening next Friday, right? Powell will be speaking. That is a very important event. It takes place over the course of 2 or 3 days. And I think Powell is speaking there on Friday. So you got to be careful for volatility on that day, guys. That's potentially coming, right? As we see, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell will deliver a speech at Jackson Hole Global Central Bank Annual Meeting on Friday, influencing global market sentiment amidst uncertain economic conditions. His remarks could impact cryptocurrency markets, especially Bitcoin, as his previous speeches have historically triggered significant shifts in financial market expectations. Federal Reserve Governor Waller's participation in a blockchain seminar this week underscores a growing intersection between traditional financial regulations and digital assets. His engagement signals potential regulatory focuses on cryptocurrencies, which market watchers are closely observing to gauge future policy directions. Market expectations are swaying as mixed U.S. economic data have been released, while strong retail sales figures have boosted short-term optimism. An unexpected decline in consumer confidence underscores economic uncertainty. This duality may influence Bitcoin and broader cryptocurrency sentiment. Did you know the Jackson Hole Symposium has historically acted as a catalyst for significant movement in Bitcoin prices? Insights from Federal Reserve speeches at this event frequently influence volatility and sentiment in cryptocurrency markets. So this event coming up, guys, is going to cause some volatility, potentially either to, no one knows for sure, to the upside or the downside, but who knows, right? You're going to have to, I would not be using any leverage trading coming up this weekend at all. I wouldn't recommend it. Bitcoin maintains its value at 117,800 with a market cap, blah, 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 2.35 trillion as reported. So, yeah. So be advised, guys, next weekend, Friday, starting Friday, is going to be a big, big deal, right? So something to pay attention to there. Let's go back over to the Bitcoin charts. Actually, I was looking at the Swift chart this morning. You guys check this out on Swift. Swift's getting ready to blow, baby. She's getting ready to go. She's meeting resistance at this trend line. When she breaks, oh, she's going to break, and then we got to break above 1 cent 3.5, and then 1 cent 7.9, maybe 1 cent 8, and she's getting ready to pop. Super fantastic. Love to see that. Love to see that. All right, guys, so I'm kind of burning out here. I'm getting this cold is kicking my butt. I'll see if I can maybe squeeze in a live later today, but I got to get some rest. I will see you guys later, one way or another. We'll have some content out. So thank you, guys, and always get over to the Patreon as we do. I'll try to get in the coaching calls today. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, guys. Like I said, even talking gets me out of breath. So click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I will see you guys over on the Patreon. The link is in the pinned comments. It's in the description. I'll see you guys later. God bless.